Hello.
Aha! No, you don't. Topping up your air conditioning in your car at home using a DIY kit. This is an update 2 years later, because that's exactly what Dad and I did with this Peugeot 406 2 years ago. And 170,000 people have watched that video on the channel. The majority of comments that we got were positive, and we've helped lots of people do this job at home themselves. But it's also raised a few questions about leaks and other things as well, including how we say Halfords, which is the majority of the comments that we got. Anyway, in this video, an update 2 years later on the DIY aircon top-up that we did on my dad's Peugeot 406 estate. Come with us then, we'll have a chat with Dad. He's going to talk us through the process, going to go through what we did, how much it cost, and we will see just how well the Peugeot 406 has fared up with a DIY kit 2 years later. Aha, classic motoring. Hello, good afternoon, how are you? You're in your Peugeot that we've just had a look at to talk about, well, the DIY aircon kit. Before you reveal to the good people what it's doing 2 years later and if it's lasted, etc, etc, will you talk us through what you used, how you did it and what we did?
I trundled off to our local Halfords.
The orange and black store.
I hurt my jaw doing that. Halfords.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I bought one of them kits and we tried it, didn't we?
Can you show us the kit, please?
Yes, son. You buy your bottle of gas and I think they give you a tenner back when you take it there. £10 refundable deposit on your empty thing. Lovely. For recycling. I'm
glad that you're actually reading this now, because when we did the job, we didn't really read it, did we?
I didn't, no.
We just did it.
I did, yeah.
And that's also part of the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 10 quid back on that. That bottle, as I say, about £75. How many grams do you get in there? Is it 500, if I remember rightly?
It says 510 contents, and I've used it since.
Okay, fair enough.
Nissan.
And then you also
Nissan.
bought this, which was the trigger gun.
Yes, mate, you can buy a fancy digital one or one with a gauge on, and I bought the cheap one.
Good. Can you just show us how you use it on the car? First things first, read the instructions.
Yeah, read the instructions.
Read the instructions.
And when I did the video, I had all my safety goggles and that sort of stuff on as well.
Oh, yeah. So you need your safety goggles on. You need to find your high point and your low point. Is it high pressure and low pressure? Is that what it's called?
That's right, mate. If you read the instructions, you've got your tanker. You put this on, and if it's got no gas, you don't go any further because you've got a massive leak, haven't you? That's
the thing, isn't it?
Yes.
We established that
if you put that on and you've got nothing, it's fairly obvious that. But if you've got some pressure, then you can have a jolly well go at topping it up. And if you read the instructions, don't do anything like we did on the video. And you find your low pressure point, which I forgot. Oh, it must be that one. You can't get them wrong. Two different sizes.
So you've got high pressure and low pressure.
Yeah. And you put your bottle on there and you stick it in and you see if you've got any pressure, but you've got to run it to get the gas to go in.
Aha!
That's where we went wrong.
That is where we...
Because I'm used to using one in a garage where it chucks it in itself.
Read the instructions.
Yeah, that's where we went wrong, old mate.
Joking apart, we did fill it up, didn't we? It went in well and ran. Lots of people in the comments, apart from being upset at Halfords, which we now...
If I say that word, it hurts my face.
Yeah, now we know it's Halfords. Was upset at the fact that we didn't have the engine running at the beginning and all this sort of stuff, blah, 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 blah. But they were also upset with the fact that they thought, well, we're just putting good money after bad, and that we had a big leak in the Peugeot.
Yeah, so we're just going to try it.
Let's have a look. Let's now see. One thing I will say is I would suggest it's natural attrition that we had going on.
Some people say it's supposed to leak a little bit.
Yeah, well, when did you last top the aircon up on this vehicle, apart from 2 years ago?
While still at work.
So that's what...
So that would be 6 years ago.
6 years.
But then again, it was definitely before then, because...
Yeah.
I think it was like maybe 8 years.
Anyway, the point of this video is to prove...
well, not to prove, but it's just checking, really,
to check if it worked. Because there's lots of trains of thought about this. A lot of people are saying now it is cheaper to go to a professional, to go to a garage and pay your local man or lady in a garage the job to do it on their machine. Don't forget, this is what is R134A. There are other sorts as well. What's the new sort called?
New, so it's 1234YF, and it's expensive.
That is expensive to do, so it's best to get that done professionally.
You can buy kits
as well.
now.
Yeah, lots of other people commenting on the fact that they pressurise the system at the garage with the machine.
Vacuum and pressure.
They do a vacuum test, they
with,
pull all
nitrogen.
the water out, test them, all that sort of stuff. So it is probably a better way of doing it. But as a temporary fix 2 years ago, well, this is to prove the point, really, I suppose. So we're going to take the reading of the internal, or the external, sorry.
Let's just get it going. Did you hear the compressor cut in?
I did hear the compressor cut in.
Oh, just a minute, let me turn my wireless off.
I did hear the compressor cut in, which is good news. Things to look out for are, well, the compressor not working at all.
So what do you got out there, John boy?
26.1. What other things have you got to watch out for when doing this before just dumping a load of stuff in it?
Well, make sure you ain't got a massive leak, innit?
Yeah.
You can actually look at the stuff, can't you, and see if you've got a blinking cracked pipe and stuff.
Yeah. Physical checks, basically.
But the thing is, put it on, if it's got some pressure, you ain't got a massive leak, have you?
And now we will try the internal vent and see what it's blowing out of there. So 26 external, dropping to 18, 17. What sort of reading are you looking for? What would you be happy with?
10 below ambient's good for my like of thinking.
Yeah, so anything below 16. We're currently going now to 13. When we last checked my smart car, it got down to about 8. And we topped that up at the same time, actually, to be honest with you.
That's levelled out, look, hasn't it?
13.3.
So it's still working, but it's not as good as your smart car.
It's not as good as my smart car, bearing in mind we've got the doors open at the moment. Let's shut the doors. And after being in the car for about, well, 30 seconds, you can see it's dropping, but it's fluctuating. It's reading anywhere between 10 and 12 degrees. That, to me, is a win. I don't know about you.
Plenty blooming cold enough, isn't it?
Plenty cold enough.
If you were stood in a 10-degree cold draft, you'd be whinging, wouldn't you?
Well, when you consider your standard air conditioning in offices and houses only go down to sort of 16 to 18 degrees, that's nice and cool, in my opinion.
Because, of course, my Peugeot has climate control.
Of course it has climate control.
Doesn't it? Oh, it's climate control.
There you go, it's gone down now to 9 degrees. 8 degrees. Current readout, 8.3 degrees.
That's good enough for me, my friend.
That to me is an acceptable tolerance, don't you think? So that's proved really...
26 to 8.
Proved really it's not lost anything.
Still working, isn't it?
In 2 years
on.
And it's still working. And that is the point I was trying to make. 2 years later, still working. Look, thumbs up from the man himself. So what do you reckon to that then? You're happy with...
I ain't got a massive leak, have I?
No, you haven't got a massive leak. That's proved a little bit of a point, but you're also happy with the kit. It's done the job. Yeah. Did you get a quote to have it done at the garage?
No, because I did your car, I didn't... both my cars.
So we've done 3 cars.
I had the Hyundai done and it was 120 quid. And that was at mates' rates.
Yeah, exactly. So what we're saying is this kit has, well, done the job.
Yeah, I've done 3 cars.
The takeaway there then...
still do some more.
Yeah, the takeaway is really...
Do the van.
We can't do the van. My van's not got it. This is the aircon on my van. The takeaway then is it's done the job and it's not leaked.
We weren't wasting our time.
And we weren't wasting our time.
Top tip, read the instructions.
Thanks to everyone that's watched that video. Do you know how much revenue that video has generated?
I don't want to know. I'm not my
well,
department.
it's into 4 figures.
Not
so
my department.
The £70 job has raised lots of money for future projects on the channel. But I wanted to give you that, that update here on the channel because a lot of people want to know as well.
Nobody will do there's not going to be an investigation in case you donate to me, you know. You're allowed to donate to me, I'm your dad.
You have got lots of tools. In fact, you've got a wall-mounted vacuum cleaner there, which we'll talk about in another video. Anyway, happy with the results? Yeah, it speaks for itself, doesn't it?
Still works. 2 years on, eh?
2 years on, all still good. Thought I'd give you that.
What was the date we did it? What was the date we did it?
We did it, I think, August 24.
17th of the 8th, 24.
Yeah. You've been lying to the people, nearly 2 years. Very good.
There's some left in the bottle.
Get yourself down then to your local Halfords. Read the instructions and stick it in your car. Don't do it if you know you've got a leak. Okay, do some basic diagnostics first. But for the sake of that, well, we've proved that it's done the job. If you've enjoyed the video, thumbs up. Don't forget to like, hype, subscribe. And if you want to see the original video, it's in the description. And it's sort of like number 2. It's the second most popular video on the channel. Would you believe it? Only to
You can't miss it. I've got some stupid goggles on and some gloves.
Only to me cleaning an old Proton. Till next time, thanks to everyone that's watched, from me, Dad, and the Peugeot 406 estate. What's next for the Peugeot, please? Anything?
It needs a good clean.
It does. Everything needs a good old clean, but there's a hosepipe ban at the moment, which is why we're talking nonsense. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. See you later. Goodbye. Hello, you absolute legends. Welcome back to the channel. John here with this rusty old French barge. It is Dad's Peugeot 406 estate. The air conditioning is not blowing as cold as it should, and it's the sort of thing that normally we take it to our local garage, they hook it up to the machine, and Tom there says that's 45 quid, please. Is a DIY do-it-at-home kit easier or cheaper than going to your local garage and having it done? Tell us about that kit.
It's this little trigger thing that you can plug on, and you've got a bottle of 134A, and you can put a bit of gas in, hopefully.
Let's go have a look at the kit. Do you have to have that then to buy this from Halfords, or can I go down to Halfords and buy it?
This is what surprised me.
So anybody can go and buy this?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've bought this, which is AC Pro, professional formula AC recharge, fast and easy 10-minute job. So you've bought this and you've bought that. Now what do we do?
Well, according to the instructions, you put this on and check the pressures. You've got a little chart here.
Okay.
Mine, when I put it on, it says alert. It says no additional refrigerant required. Now, I don't think that's right somewhere, so we'll see.
Okay.
But what I've done, I've weighed it, and we've got 12393 grams. So we'll see how much we actually put in. So
we've got the kit out here.
Yeah.
We've got it outside. Let's test.
See what she's doing.
The current temperature of the car.
Well, that's somewhere where it's going in.
So that's where the air is going into the car, into the air conditioning system. Okay.
It'll be ambient, won't it?
Ambient temperature, 25.9.
Call it 26, it's just under 26.
Okay.
26. Right, so it's cooling a bit.
It is cooling a bit.
So we've got 24.
And the compressor's running, but it's not chilly willy, is it?
So you've got 2 charging ports. When you're on a big fancy machine, you have them both connected up.
Yep, you've got...
This just goes in through the low port and puts a bit in.
I was going to say, it's high pressure and low pressure.
That's right,
yeah.
Mate, yeah. It says do this with it. For some reason, you're supposed to keep it shaking.
Okay. So the temperature, as you can see, has already dropped from 24 to 18.5. So the temperature is going down.
Can you go and check the temperature for me, son, please?
Yeah, 12.1. So I'm going to check the temperature again. 6.3 in here.
That's adequate, isn't it?
6.3. Feels nice and comfortable in the cabin. Let me just get in. That certainly feels much better than it did. Has that done the trick?
Hey. It's better than what it was, Gromit, isn't it?
What you're saying is...
we're not wasting our time.
Da, 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 da. Right, so let's weigh it. So the bottle, before we started...
Just take on my safety apparatus off.
Yeah, take your gunk off now. 1046. You've not put much in at all.
Not really, have I?
What you got on there?
Got my UV specs on.
Okay,
there's
so
any
we
dye
didn't
in
put
it.
any UV dye in this system.
No.
You've got a UV torch.
I'm just wondering if I've probably put some in the past.
Oh, well, we'll soon find out.
Don't think I have.
Oh.
And again, it's probably not really worth it doing it outside.
Overall, are you impressed with the kit?
Yeah, I am actually.
It's fixed the problem, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That bottle will do some more air cons.
Yeah,
it will do the Nissan Note. It will do.
Used half of it, hasn't it?
I'm not sure if it will do the smart car actually, because I'm not sure if the smart car is
This is 500 gram bottle.
that refrigerant.
If I was to empty that Peugeot, as far as I can remember, I'd put 500 in it. But it's not empty, is it?
But for the sake of 60 quid, and Tom not being available,
I don't know how much it is to have them done these days.
well, last time I had the Audi done, it was 35 quid. But that was done at a super duper special mates rates.
You see, then I had the Hyundai done, it was £120. And
But that's
about the
different
going
refrigerant,
rate.
isn't it? Well, for the sake of 60 quid, 70 quid,
We probably will get 2 cars going.
2 cars. So actually 35 quid.
It's got it working anyway, good enough for my old Peugeot.
It's got it working. And are you happy?
I'm chuffed actually.
Yeah, there you go. As ever, thank you for watching this video. Dad and I have selected a couple more videos for you that we think that you might like. They're here now. Just give them a click to watch them. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. It means a lot to us. Thank you.